Hello, welcome to the Secrets of Wall Street. My name is Jose, and if you looked at the charts today, believe me, you saw that the markets rallied big time. And a lot of that had to do with Jerome Powell speaking today. So we're going to be talking about what he talked about, what were the implications, and what does it mean going forward. As always, if you could like, subscribe, it'll really help out the channel. And with that, let's get started. So I think before we look at the charts, I think let's just give a brief explanation about what happened today. So Jerome Powell was set to speak today at a conference, and a lot of people were looking forward to his comments today. And what he spoke about today was basically, and a lot of the questions that he got asked about was, what does he expect as far as the interest rates? Is he gonna do any sort of pivot? Is he gonna start slowing down the rate of interest rates? And surprisingly, he was very, very dovish today. As far as anything he spoke about, he did say that, and one of the things that he did mention was that he was thinking about slowing down the rate of interest rate hikes from 75 basis points to 50 basis points, and that he was thinking about that it's possible that could start in December. Again, a lot of this really depends on the data. A lot of the data that came out today was in line with his expectations. Job losses, obviously he's expecting some sort of job loss, some slowing down of jobs increases, and a tighter labor market. And as far as like products, a slowdown of what's been going on as far as like commodities. So that's pretty much what it was. And let's just look at the charts here, because this is going to paint the picture. So if we look at the top left, we see the chart of SPY. So SPY, obviously, for those that know and for those that don't, SPY is basically a ETF, which is a basket of stocks. And this one closely follows the market. And you could really tell exactly what happened here. And I was watching the markets today, and around the time he started to give his speech, a few minutes prior to that, there are some minutes that are released. Basically, what it is he has a prepared speech that goes out. So that went out, and before, when people started reading that, people interpreted that positively, and you could see the market rallied from that. It went from basically 394 all the way up to 408. And I kicked myself today because today was a day that I sold Cosmos, and pretty much I said I'm going to prepare to buy into SPY as far as soon as the minutes come out. As soon as the minutes came out, it was very, very neutral. But the market rallied and pumped from 394 to 398, and I said I missed the rally entirely. I wasn't expecting it to go up any further. So I had seen some options in SPY that had gone up probably to 50 cents. They were around 5 cents that day, and I said I'm not paying a premium, something that could have gotten for $5 that's up to $50. And what a mistake that was, because that option ended up probably worth $700 at the end of the day. So instead of 50 to 700, I could have made some money there. But again, you win some, you lose some. This is the name of the game when you're looking at these really massive rallies. It's very good to take opportunities and jump on these stocks, jump on these opportunities. It's very rare for Jerome Powell to actually be speaking about what exactly he is thinking about. Usually he keeps it very vague. Today he was very, very open about what are his expectations, and that's pretty good. So other than that, let's look at the other stocks we mentioned. And here we have Cosmos. Cosmos today was down 22%, and a lot of what I alluded to in the prior video was that we're probably reaching a top, right? There hasn't been any days that the stock was like cooling off in a while. So unfortunately, it came up today and it went down big. Is there still potential to play? Possibly. But again, like me historically knowing these sort of trends, when a stock drops this much, is very, very hard for it to go back up. These are usually pumps. Once they pump, that's it. So I decided to exit my position. And if you're still holding this position and you're still up, probably is a good time to probably take profits, because I don't really expect this to go up any further. Probably most likely people are going to start moving on to other plays. Again, and if you look at the bottom right, the other play that I had mentioned, which is UPST, initially it had dropped in the morning, but as the Jerome Powell started talking, it pumped as well. It ended the day at 1955. But if we're looking here, after hours is up to 1979, looking to hit $20. So I have a very good feeling about this stock. Is a stock that I mentioned that we're kind of early. It's already pumped 5%. And if it keeps this sort of momentum, you'll probably see it pumping again. So this is one to look out for. I kind of feel like if you're looking for something to get your hands on, it's kind of still early. We'll see what happens with this play. But again, a lot of these plays don't really materialize. But still a lot of chatter with this play in particular. Cosmos, there still is some chatter, but again, like the stock ran up so much that I kind of feel like that's the end of the play. So probably if you're looking to jump into something that hasn't pumped as much, this UPST is probably your best bet. So we'll see what happens. We'll talk about this video tomorrow. Again, if you have any questions, concerns, right now we're just waiting for Friday at this point for non-farm payrolls. If you're looking to make any plays, SPY probably is going to be your best bet, because Friday is going to be a very volatile day as soon as the non-farm payrolls go out. So if you're looking for longer dated options, or if you're looking just to buy SPY in general, then probably would be a good time to buy now. There probably will be a rally because a lot of people are probably expecting the numbers to non-farm payrolls to show numbers to go down. A lot of layoffs, you could actually see them. A lot of layoffs are starting to happen. So I expect this number to be lower, and it's the expectation of a lot of people. How low it goes though is going to affect how much the market goes. If it's not that much, then probably the markets won't take that as good news. But if it falls substantially, then the markets will take this as a positive sign that there is cooling, and Jerome Powell will probably pivot sooner than expected. So that's what I have for you today. As always, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them in the comment section. Thank you.